Hello everyone. This episode makes the turning point for our journey this time. So we will reach our most northern point and then heading south in the episode. There is also some shots from the boat leaning from side to side. And you might wonder, well, why don't he has more sail or something to make pressure on the boat. And later on I have a plan to in the future to make maybe a shorter episode making argument for how to use different sail in different wind and mostly in different sea conditions. And if you don't have been sailing perhaps in swell, Döning swell, that's not driven by the actual wind at the time, or it's just waves from low pressure days back rolling in. And my point of view is that it doesn't matter what sail set you have, the boat will go from starboard to port side anyway in this swell. And if you have like a main or unreefed main, then you will, in my opinion, break the sail or rig after a period of time, because it's when the wind doesn't have normally the pressure to make it heel on one side when you're sailing big waves or in swell. But that's for a future episode. We are still happy, and we have. Once again, we think we have achieved everything. There is something you might see now that we did not achieve, and we didn't go as far north as we have planned. We wanted to go to Ny-Ålesund and even further north, maybe up to North 80, just for the fun of it. And there is a monument built by HMS Elfsnabben that I've sailed Elfsnabben 1979, and I was planning to stand with the monument and show you my plate. I will show you the plate anyway, but due to the battery problem and to the water intake in the rudder post, we decided to the air a little bit left us. We felt happy what we have done, so we didn't go up as originally planned, but it's no worries for us anyway, because those who know me also know that going ashore is not my big thing, and I just want to take my boat or buy any boat and sail to a place, and when I've done that I'm pretty happy with that, and then I have a new goal. So anyway, we hope you enjoy this coming episode now, and just gonna show you my plate. So here is the plate, just so you can see when it was my early start in the Navy, 1979 then, and HMS Elfsnabben was a ship that we had in the Swedish Navy that go trips around the world. So that was my lucky start in the Navy. So we went over Atlantic and through the Panama Canal, and maybe you see to Galapagos and to Vancouver and stuff. But the plan was, as I said, to just show you this with the monument that HMS Elfsnabben built. I think it was 1956 or 1958, I haven't checked that now. Sometimes they were up with equipment, I think, to some. I don't have the full story now. But that was the plan, but it didn't happen. But now you see my plate. The monument is stone, built up stones, the crew built up stones, and they put a log anchor on top of it. Very good. Still standing. Morning. Now we are taking off, going to refuel after the last trip, and after that we are going to a glacier and a place called Pyramiden. quite big timber log. Don't know if that's from Siberia, but many logs going by the rivers north Russia up and then drift around. So now we are as far north we will get, between the glacier of Nordenskiöld, Nordenskiölds glacier, and yeah, hard to see now maybe, but we will pass it. It's called Pyramiden, a Russian mine society, closed now, but there are some people, caretakers. And this is about as far we go this time, to the glacier. You can hear the wind is blowing on the glacier. Special sound. Yeah, we got down to our mineral water. Whoopee! Sailing to Pyramiden is over there. Maybe less wind noise. So here you can see Nordenskiölds glacier, and that is the pyramid. And if we do like this, you see Longyearbyen, and if we do like this is East Jordan, and just some 7-8 hours ago they saw blue whale in this area. We were there, and so we hope to see it tonight. Maybe we will sail back to Longyearbyen, sometimes after midnight. We will more, I guess, and sleep a little bit, and then do the last preparation. Then journey home to Åhus begins tomorrow. So this is how it looks, and that's why it's called Pyramiden. It's a little bit windy now, so I have to focus on navigation. So this short distance, katabatic wind suddenly blow up quite hard, close to gale force. There's also waves, you see the boat is rocking a little bit. It's a short distance from my boat. Today we have been to the glacier and Pyramiden, as you have seen, and now we decided to jump over Longyearbyen. We don't need to go in actually, and so we set course for Norway. So here you can see the intended route, and the distance maybe, if see, what does it say, 589, yes, nautical miles to between Andøya and Senja, the place where the humpback whales should be. See if they are there in 5-6 days or something, what it will take. Now we left Isefjorden and turned port and going south. Quite rough night actually. The wind has yeah, between in the big fjord between the mountains. Near gale all night. Some waves from behind. A little bit rolling. 3 reef in the main. No foresail. From the long fjord now, wind again. So, well reefed both sails. Still leaning, but we don't win any competition in most leaning boat in the world anyway. And about my Panama fix, yeah, it actually seems to be working quite well actually. So maybe 3 liters just has come in on last 24 hours or a little bit more, and that's pleasing. No, not for sure that it will last, but anyway. And it has been really rocking this 24 hours, so it won't be worse anyway. The passage is over. About 24 hours left. What we're expecting a little bit orange red on windy the forthcoming 24 hours. So I have sailed this boat with 2 reefs in severe gale, and and I've seen it sail it with 3 reefs in the main in gale a couple of times. But I'm also told that many people take down the main and just use the foresail. So I'm thinking about taking down the main just as a preparation to learn how a small yacht behaves in that circumstances. So I probably do it just for my own learning and maybe to get a little bit more comfortable, maybe. So passage has went well all over. My Panama fix did function quite well for 3-4 days maybe, and reduced it very maybe 50% or more average. But now it's last 24 hours has the wind picked up, not gale, but nevertheless picked up, and the waves also so a bit little rock and roll. And then I think the pressure on the seal is so high that it's back to where it started, so to speak. But it's under control. And this is how it looks at the moment. Gone pretty far south now. And 24 hours maybe. If we can have an average speed of 4 knots plus. Still have a lot of problem with electricity, so I need running the engine to I use my Honda. Try to protect it a little bit from salt, but it didn't like this environment, so it stopped after 15 minutes. Don't know why. We took down the main a couple of hours ago, and I think that was a good decision. So engine itself really running slow for the electrical power, and there is some waves rolling in now, so the North Norwegian Sea is sending them off a little bit last night now. So I think we have about 18 hours left to Andesnes. Fyra stycken four orcas behind us, closing into Andesnes. Down one very close, down 5 meters. Welcome to Andesnes. We ended up in the fishing harbor. There's one more harbor, but yeah, there was no space. I don't think it's actually meant for as a guest harbor here. So we have cleaned the boat today, Salt water, away. The other side is Senja. We're gonna go out tonight through there. And this is Andesnes. So we're leaving Upper. So we took a shot here in Vesterålen and stopped the engine and put, yeah, you see, it took less than 5 seconds for it to bite. Andøya, Vesterålen. Everything's nice. Just fished up a cod. And then we look forward. Whoops, what's that? Probably nothing, but anyway. Morning. Second day back in Norway. Yesterday we moved to Risøyhamn in the south of Andøya. And today we're heading to Henningsvær again, if we can make it. It's about 70 nautical miles from here. This was a nice place here. One we can recommend. Maybe not Andesnes, but here you have a store close, that's good. And yeah, the rest of the thing you need in a small picturesque place. And a good old-fashioned bin. Hi, class 4, Fjellstadskolan. How are you in the summer? Soon ending. Yeah, school is beginning. Don't know what date, but I guess in 2 weeks or something, perhaps. Have to find that out. Anyway, I hope you all feel good and ready to start school again. And if you have seen this episode, then you understand that once again the blue whale eluded me. So maybe you can say I have spent a lifetime at sea, and I have still not yet seen a blue whale. It was closed this time up in Spitsbergen and Isefjorden, so I really hope to see it there. But not yet, so instead perhaps you can assist me in this matter then, to find out a little bit more. Now we know they swim up to Svalbard because yeah, it was so close and it was there this time. But I am interested in where on the earth is a blue whale swimming. How is the same whale transport from ocean to ocean, or yeah, like that. So if you can find out how big it is, the weight, the length, or you can compare it, if is it bigger than my boat perhaps, and then you could brief me up. It seems like I don't will see it. I don't give up. I will spend more time at sea, so I still hope. But anyway, so if you like, find out things about the blue whale and teach me about that, then I will appreciate that. See you in the next one.